all right, mister? Sorry our computer's fritzing on y'all.
I'll be fine. I'm a survivor. We're a dying breed. I suppose you'll be wanting to hear my story.
What?
I don't like to tell people my story, but you've been so very kind.
Actually, I have to get going.
Listen, this is never easy to say. You and I both knew what we had couldn't last. I do love you, but the love of my life is a lady named Ramblin' On. So maybe we are just blips in a void of nothingness.
Where's your gold?
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them.
Got a sensitive one. Still here. Oi! Get him! All together! Here! Fucking shit!
I don't know who you are, but thank you. Slaughtered us. I should do what I please. Now leave me be.
Yes? What do you...
Kind old geezer I just saw you talk.
One of our circle? Gremist?
Well, been around sorceress is my share.
But sorceress is welcome, apprentice.
Maybe he'll...
As likely as mistletoe spread.
I want to talk to you.
But I do not wish to speak.
I want you to share your knowledge.
You? My apprentice?
I'm serious.
If you think I'll simply portray to you what I learned through years of sacrifice and toil, then you're mistaken. Deeply.
I'd be a good student.
Doubtful. The way I'm preparing to perform a rather tricky ritual.
Well, well, there's a way after all.
Get off your high horse and listen. Finally, convince Fritjof to help me perform the rite.
All right.
If you wish to be...
Rooms are lit. There are very few bees.
Fierce frosts we had this winter. Half the hives on Speaker Road failed to last until the fall.
Think the white frost is now. That the prophecies are true.
Stop pestering me with this confounded cough.
Freya, holiest mother.
Welcome to this.
What do you druid... Can we talk? Yen and I went to Hind...
Oh? Did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there.
I know. You needn't finish. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape.
What do the druids think of Skellige's new ruler?
Uncrate blood is good blood. Yet Ceres is the first woman to rule Skellige.
Not everyone's pleased.
There are 7 clans in Skellige. She's not as impulsive as Hjalmar.
You were made a Hierophant.
I thank you. The Skellige Circle chose me years ago. But
Job's been mainly
aye, but I've not minded. We care for equilibrium.
the war.
Well, I believe Emia's chosen a poor time.
Hard to find any better as a...
The North is weak. Radovid is a madman.
Skuka Svarm Fatna Hala!
It's starting.
Not bad.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Moiler, Flacker of Blixtar!
Damn, lots of them.
Blotter Himmel, Blotter Moiler!
The storm, damn it.
I've not managed a storm that fine for ages.
A little busy tending to the foglets.
Ah, yes. Unfortunately, they always emerge.
Will you go see Grimace now?
With pleasure. After a storm of those proportions, I shall gladly have it to help him with his ritual.
Not good. flowers here as well, but they've been picked. Every last one.
Oh, no. Oh, stop, please. Ha. Stop it, that tickles. Oh, two can play this game, you horny goat woman. Calm down. I've not been harmed.
You don't know what you're saying.
Nonsense. I need no spell. These boys come here themselves. In fact, I must use magic to drive them away.
I see through your lies.
I don't see any reason to kill her. She's a monster, sure, but a sentient one.
No such thing. Just as there's no dry water, no cold fire. But if you'll not help, very well.
I'd advise against it.
I will return.
Why did you take my side? I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed. I don't generally couple with witches.
Tell me why not.
I detest when a man smells of blood.
You're right. But unlike fiends and chorts, you...
Have ample breasts and a pretty face.
It's a bit more complicated than that. Can't think of another way you can repay me. I'm looking for Pimpernel.
I shall take you myself. And you, Rammond, go pick some more violets.
Indigo.
No, indigo is indigo. Men.
Why you need all these flowers?
Nosy, aren't you? Wait and see. Don't you think? Bellflowers, violets, kingcups, pimpernels. I must pick some edelweiss. Take one.
It's downright flammable.
Come on, Batface. Come on, Wolverine. Let's go. Eat dirt, Cyclops. Hey, tough guy. Oh no! Come on, they're gonna kill him. Good. What?
Cyclops won't bother me anymore. Can look around peacefully now. What's about?
Nay. No one likes a meddler.
I must have another.
Aye, as the base.
Guess the ritual's not over yet.
Gert, I thought I told you to stay outside. Only turds are the inner circle.
Smirkle, Smirkle. Let the boy have some fun.
Fine. Pour yourself some.
Drink hard and study hard.
Yeah. I call it stimulation and assimilation. First you stimulate, and then you assimilate. Now shut it. Let's start with ingesting toxins. Best approach, practice makes perfect.
I've practiced a lot already.
I'll make learning my secret method easier. Look, you take the potion like this, and gulp.
Who said old age is a burden?
You'll shut your trap if you want this to be
Yours!
I said shut. What you looking at?
What's going on here?
Sir! Me daughter!
My men need some diversion from time to time.
I can't let this happen.
Figured it might end this way. Get him! All together! No!
What's that? Damn it! Have a seat to the end. Give the devil someone.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Hold on.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Uma, gonna take him.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him.
Not about to ask for anything. I'm telling you. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boot?
You sure as hell should.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood.
Thank you kindly.
Pam-param. Pam-param.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back though, won't you?
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Huh? That one of your Witcher game?
Witcher version's different. Don't make me show you. Open the door. Hey, little guy. This here's Roach. She'll take us to Kaer Morhen. Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
Master Windu. I take it General Grievous has been destroyed.
What do you want?
I must say your guest is unexpected. In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you are under arrest, Chancellor. Like threatening me, Master Jedi. The Senate will decide your fate. I am the Senate. Not yet.
Fine.
And the Third Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangleen.
If I may, Your Imperial Majesty, our spies report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men.
And we stand...
Master Windu? Oh, won't you come in?
At once.
We were just about to have some cheese.
In the name of the Galactic Senate of the Republic, you are under arrest. Wallace.
Not even Wensleydale.
The Senate will decide your fate.
Everybody knows I'm the
Soothe. Not yet.
There's no use prevaricating about the bush.
To finding her.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this... monstrosity? I hope you have more to say.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack.
It's a difficult task. Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf. Yen knows more.
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
Where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron who...
Yes, I know my Vassal.
Who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion...
And into the Wild Hunt, again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse someone hides inside.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries.
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened Bandro Ithne Iakis. Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennefer...
Yes. I believe I can.
The details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have.
Fine.
This audience is over.
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
I bet. Fun.
Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? Yes. Really? No! Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? No, we are not! Are we there yet? No! Are we there yet? Hey, that's not funny. Hey, that's really immature.
That's really immature.
See, this is why nobody likes ogres. All right, you're lost. I'm gonna just stop talking.
Finally.
Fork tails this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Are we there yet?
Yes. Oh.
Look for the window. Been away quite a while.
Too long.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forked tail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
Don't look all that nice yourself.
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before...
Lot of work for one person.
No. Yennefer found more important thing.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman. She teleports in, not even a nice to see, jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift, there's this to do and that. So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Ah, now I see.
It's either that, or Yen really hates oak furniture. So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse.
She's gotta have a good reason.
Huh. More than one, most likely.
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennefer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a megascope.
I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so, but don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
That's his horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful animal. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Oh, damn it! Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench. Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers.
As for forktails, bait them thusly.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too.
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses.
Try to limit myself to the sorceresses from now on.
No doubt the most pleasant part. Shh. Hear that? Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost night once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand. All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to...
The sharp one. Yes, Wolf? Hey, what do you say to a little race?
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow.
You're a lame sow yourself. First to care Moorhen.
Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer.
You're a fucking show dancer.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wise.
God damn it! You piece of shit!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but
What's eating you?
let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy
Why is that?
because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages.
I shall explain everything.
Heard about the bed. Really prefer to sleep on the floor? Wouldn't recommend it. That stone can get awfully chilly.
Frankly, I prefer a chill to bedding littered with red hair.
So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way? Geralt, I don't want to seem like a vindictive shrew, but that very bed is where you just happened to fuck a dear friend of... Yes, I know, you'd lost your memory. Let us agree that I will refrain from scolding you while you will stop mentioning that stupid bed.
Agreed.
Splendid.
You got trust issues?
No. Actually, I fear you don't trust me.
Pretty tortured logic.
It may seem that way now.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental...
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. As you saw, my megascope's acting up. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby. Generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potestaquisitor.
Potestaquisitor?
Yet it's ever so simple. Spare me your juvenile wit. Ah, one more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
Nothing here. Can we talk? I'm looking for Ciri. How can I help you? You think universals exist as real and distinct entities? So long. Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, got it.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Thought so.
All done. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Nothing here.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the bed.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere.
No, he probably knew.
You don't suppose he... Lambert? Really? But no matter. More importantly, I shall finally be able to contact Ida.
The Ida? Elven sage?
Stay and you'll learn for yourself.
Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets.
Consider it a token of our trust.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift.
I see.
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Is.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes, in legends.
Can you help us? With...
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle. Inverted, of course.
Thank you, N. Severn.
That does not conclude our conversation.
Let me guess. You want something in...
If I may, Gwynblade, I'd like to request the time of the White Frost and White Light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age, the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
All in all, interesting conversation.
You can start by apologizing for acting like a bore.
I'm sorry. It's just when Ida started in with that patronizing...
You decided to prove she was completely justified to adopt that attitude. Oh, enough. All is ready. We should gather the others and begin. Listen, everyone. All is in place. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure...
I said we would help. I don't know what you want to do with them. You haven't... Just as I thought.
What's this method?
I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this.
In my opinion...
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out.
So, got the evening off.
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself.
Nothing I can do.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious.
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards.
Or 3.
I'll hold you to that.
This is a nice leaf. I like leaves.
Oh, my girl. Helen, is that one?
You're damn right, baby.
Yeah, dance. What?
Swoosh. Climb, climb.
Helen, wanna hear a joke?
Sure, Jerry.
Your self-worth.
Die.
I'm kidding, baby. What do you call an undercover spider?
What?
A spy.
Ha 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 ha.
Wait, this isn't right! No, I mean, we did this already! What do you mean? Ah, fuck it! Nothing! Just take these fucking guys! You got it!
Go, go.
Any needs, master? Damn cheap guards! You get your coins worth.
Your guards run off.
Louts didn't get the chance. And to think, I made sure the scoundrels were well armed.
Hiring thugs? Not a good idea these days.
I cannot afford to enlist anyone permanently.
Where'd you find these men?
Former Temerian soldiers, they claim.
Knew it all too well, in a way.
Thank you.
Listen, behind you.
If you think I'm gonna fall for... Oh, you fucker! Arms! To arms! Monsters are coming! Your arse!
Might want to look around some.
See any monsters?
Actually, I see a few monsters.
Where? Drebby, damn it, dumber than a hunk of lard you are.
We're common folk. You're the mutant.
Not your lucky
Ah!